Unwritten Rules Experience, what mining employers want. Welcome to Australian Mining for New Starters, and in today's video we are going to talk about the experience that the employers want when they ask for experience in the job ads. And if you type underground into Seek, you'll see all these job ads come up and they all want experience, or the majority of them want experience. Now, when these employers are asking for experience, what are they really asking for? So let's go over to entry-level mining jobs experience. So you can find this on the sponsor's website, and it's just in the new starters column all the way at the bottom. And you can have a read through that, and these are some of the questions that we think you should be able to answer once you've done the training. But the real reason why I brought you to this page is this. The reason that they want experience, they want you to know how the mine works, is safety. Because in order you to do your job properly, they have to be able to leave you alone to get on with the job by yourself. Typically, you only get checked twice a day by the shift boss, once before crib and once after crib, and the rest of the time you're pretty much on your own. If you're in a truck, you probably don't even get stopped and checked by the shift boss. You might just have a bit of radio communication, and so you're in the truck by yourself for the majority of the day. That means that you have to understand what's going on around you and everything like that, so you can get out of the way if you need to, you can go where you've got to go, and you can get on with it. If you need constant supervision, or if they're worried about you making a mistake and you need a babysitter, the longer that you take to find your feet, the more the chance is that you're going to get turned over. And that's why they turn over a lot of new starters, is because people just can't get their head around how the mine works. And that's the experience that they're asking for. And so if you can approach the employer from a position of being able to hold a conversation with them about how the mine actually works, then you've generally got something to offer them. You know, they don't care. You know, it's going to help that you've if you've done used heavy equipment before, but they don't really care anymore, because they've had a lot of people that have come through that have done really well that haven't used heavy equipment before. Because honestly, to learn how to drive one of these trucks, it only takes a couple of weeks. And like, I can count on one hand the amount of people that I've seen over 25 years that we couldn't teach how to drive a truck. It's that simple. But the amount of people that we couldn't teach how the mine works, I mean, you know, that's in the hundreds, if not thousands. And it's just one person after another. And anybody that's in the industry will tell you there's a constant turnover of new starters because people just can't find their feet. And so the best way to get yourself a start is to show them that you know how it all works, because that's the experience that they're asking for. The jobs are everywhere. They're all over the country. You can see this is our job hunt map, and it's loaded up for all the gold mines and base metal mines around the country. Why gold mines? Well, gold made a new high, and I wrote a blog article about it. It went to 29.70, or it's just gone over that actually. It's 29.79 an ounce now, so it's even higher than that. It's gone nice and high, as you can see the high there. And you know, they're going to be ramping up and looking for people all over the country. And if you want to have a look at the previous job hunt videos that I've done, then this is on our YouTube channel. It's the playlist, the job hunt video playlist. You can go back and look through all the job hunt videos that I've done. I do them every weekend, and it's the same employers looking for the same people over and over again. And if you apply for the experienced job ads once you've done the training, then you're in with a really good shot at getting one of these jobs, because there's not very many people with experience applying for those jobs, especially the truck driver jobs, because everybody that's got 6 to 12 months truck driving experience that's, you know, any good is getting a service crew job. And anybody that's got 12 months to 18 months service crew experience is looking for a charge up or a bogger job. They're looking for that next step up. There's a big boom going on in the base metals and gold at the moment that the media or the mainstream media don't seem to be wanting to talk about, and that's where your jobs are. And it's causing a lot of promotions through within the industry as new mines open up and old mines are taken out of mothball, taken out of care and maintenance, and are put back online. And so yeah, there's a lot of work around at the moment. But if you think the experience that the employer is asking for is a 3-day truck ticket, then think again. Because like I said, you know, that's why those truck courses only go for 3 days, because it doesn't take you very long to teach you how to operate the truck. But operating the truck, driving it from point A to point B is one thing. But leaving you alone in the mine to get around and get on with the job in the mine, that's something completely different. Now, it's a lot easier on the surface than it is in underground, but they'd still turn over a lot of new starters on the surface as well, unfortunately. But it's all about showing the employer that you know how the mine works. That's the experience that they want. And like I said, you can do that with the sponsors DIY Intro to Underground Mining, the training package. It's got everything that you need in it, or you can use their Work Ready one if you need help. That's where you get one of the shift bosses to give you a hand. They become your mentor. They redo your resume. They do interview prep, come up with a plan of where and how you're going to try and get in. But they just make sure that you can hold that conversation with the employer. That's their main job in that role, is to make sure that you've studied enough so you can hold a conversation with the foreman or the project manager in the interview. And you can do that, all that information's there, and you can do that for yourself in the DIY. It's just you need to make sure that you've studied so you can hold that conversation, because that's what gets you the job. But I hope that information helps. And the unwritten rules experience is that it's not really the truck driving experience that they want, it's the mining experience they want. They want somebody that knows how their mine works so they can throw you in the deep end, and that's what they're after. So if you could share this video around and like and subscribe to the channel. Thanks.